Hey guys, you're watching one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of the Nostalgia Week. We've been going through all of the original Xbox 360 worlds, the series that kick-started the channel. Some of my favourite ones, some of the sort of forgotten ones that I couldn't even really remember doing. But we had two left. We had one that said creative ideas and one that said theme park. Well, the theme park one ended up only having the Red Devil because that world was then converted over onto Xbox One when it came out. And the Creative Ideas world ended up being the original City world, which again was converted over to Xbox One. So I've disconnected my Xbox 360 for now, and we've plugged in the Xbox One because we might as well visit the ones that actually are the most up-to-date versions, because like literally the theme park had the entrance and the original Red Devil ride, and that was it. So everything else was done on Xbox One. However, I haven't been on Xbox One version of Minecraft in forever. So all of the updates that have come out, I have absolutely no idea. Like this, I have no idea what's even going on. Adjust your sliders so you can see I can see all four corners. Like I have no idea what we're doing here. Go on, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. There we go. Perfect. That'll do. Alright, yeah, I don't know what we're doing here. I've got a weird skin. I haven't been on this version of Minecraft at all. I'm hoping my worlds are still there. 30-day free trial of realms. Don't see your worlds, sync your own worlds. We'll have to do that. Yeah, I haven't been on this on Minecraft on the Xbox One since all this. I have no idea. Why are they black and white? Does that mean that they won't work or that they haven't been loaded up? So airport we've been to. City backup will be old ones. Zonocraft season the 2nd of December 2014. TNT City. Oh, that's when I blew up the original city. Theme park backup. Mess. Paradise Island. Theme park. I have no idea what Jimmy is. Zonocraft season 2 we have looked at, but this will be a more up-to-date version. I don't know how further we got along with that series or what. Theme park backup, new world, mansions, the spaceship, theme park again. Because I was starting to make backups now. I was starting to get smarter and making backups. These are 2016 though, May 2016. This will be when I would have had a family member come over, a young family member, and I was showing him some of the old worlds that we had. So yeah, that's what that'll be. He would have played them. It wouldn't have been me. He would have just had access to the controller, I'm sure, because I don't remember really any of these. So Zonocraft Season 3 isn't that long ago, so we won't bother doing that. Blocks Round 2? Was that Collect the Blocks Round 2, maybe? I don't know. Redstone from scratch, another Redstone world. We won't bother with that. Starter Homes. Zombies 2 was another Zombies map. Oh, we might have to take a look at that. Okay, theme park. This is the most recent theme park one. So let's take a peek in here. Don't worry, guys. We will have an episode looking... Oh, we've got to convert the world. We might have to cut away for a little bit before we see this. I don't know how long it's going to take. We will have an episode, probably next episode. We'll go through the original city world. But yeah, today we'll do the theme park world. Depends on how long it takes, really. Anyway, I'll be back once this is done. All right. We're here. It's finished. It says survival mode. Does that mean that I'm going to be loading up in survival world? I have no idea. But I didn't want to do it without you guys seeing. Generating world. Why is it generating the world? This is scary. Maybe none of these worlds work anymore. I have no idea. Look at the colours. I haven't seen this because this is all new to me. Oh yeah, the new crafting stuff. Oh man. How do I get into game mode? Some creative. Yeah, this is completely new to me. I thought I'd done that. Creative. There we go. Yeah. Oh, it's so vibrant. Oh, it feels so good as well. Compared to the Xbox 360 version, this feels amazing. Look at the grass. See the texture dip? There. This is all going to be old news for you guys. I know those of you that play on the Xbox One, this is all old news. But for me, this looks incredible. Look at the black of that. Wow. Look at the render distance as well. That's rivaling my computer's render distance. My computer can do a little bit further, but that's not bad, you know. What other options do we have then? Let me just have a quick look through. Keyboard and mouse, profile, video. Do we have any, like, shaders? I know I've seen shaders before. 22 chunks is the thing. Yeah. Oops. There's the old texture packs, resource packs, behavior packs. Not a clue. Alright, anyway, we're going to ignore that. I love how these look. So we've got a load of roller coasters. I have no idea which ones work and which ones aren't going to work for whatever reason. You know, sometimes the redstone breaks through the time. Sometimes, you know, different things happen. But let's give it a go. We'll jump in one. You know, the speed of minecarts always used to change. I know I used to get stuck on the spiral section of this, but maybe they've fixed it now. Maybe it'll all run perfectly again. Because I know some of these were broken. Is the... Yeah. So we get broken... Yeah, we have to push ourselves through using... pushing up on the analog stick to get through here. Originally, you wouldn't get caught on these fence posts, but an update made it so your minecart hitbox could catch them, which is a little bit annoying. But once we're through, we should be able to get now all of the way around, I assume. You still don't turn... Oh, there we go. You still don't turn when you go round a corner in a minecart. You have to turn that by hand. The original Red Devil. I'm going to have to just hold forward. Look at that. Look at that pixel art. That's not bad for a small pixel art, is it? You can definitely tell what it is. Now in the corner. Look at the texture of that wool. You know, I might take these textures and put them into my PC version. Because these look unbelievable. Alright, there we go. We're there. So some of these rides you can do stuff with. Some of them you can't. Like the teacup ride doesn't do anything. It's just there for sort of display purposes as such. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go to the right-hand side first. And then we can sort of go in a route that makes sense. This is the old gift shop that had no interior. The pirate ship thing that always scared me as a kid. I used to hate this ride because I always used to think that I was falling out. I can't be the only person that thinks that thought that. Have we still got the old mustard mistake? Yeah, Musard. The comment section was filled on that episode. Every comment was filled with, "You spelt mustard wrong." Every single one. Some of the builds in this area were inspired from the original theme park game, like on the Amigas, or maybe you had it on PlayStation 1. I used to have it on the Amiga, and then later on the Nintendo DS. So some of these builders were inspired off that, like the old Coca-Cola building to have to buy your soft drinks. So yeah, a lot of it's like that. Not a fan of the brewing stands. They look a little bit dark to me. They might have just been lighting glitches, but if that is what they're meant to look like, I'm not a huge fan of that. Let's give this one a ride. What did I call this? Squid Splash. Of course, Squid Splash. What else would it be? Ah, no, okay. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We'll just go. This is meant to be like a log flume ride with a giant squid sort of engulfing it. Oh, the redstone works differently. That's meant to do a splash effect as you go through it. Each block's meant to come up individually. But for some reason, it's triggering all of them at once. That might be to do with maybe there's been a change in how detector rails work. Or it might be that the minecart is actually traveling too fast now and it's just activating them all at the same time. I don't know. Just look at the yellows. What a vibrant world Xbox edition of Minecraft is now. Yeah, they're meant to come up in a really cool way. That's a little bit disappointing, that is, that they do that now. That it works like that now. The old dunk tank. I doubt this works because this used to break all the time. We used to give ourselves a... Whoa. It's like a little animation going to your... See that? Whoa, whoa, sensitivity. No, it's broken. Go away. Boop. Throw on the floor. Oh, that's not throw anymore? B's not throw anymore. I have no idea how to throw an item away. It just makes me crouch by pressing B. I'm sure you can probably map the controllers. Yeah, you guys are already going to know that. You're going to be like, AJ, you throw by pressing this button. Because I know a lot of you still play Xbox One version. Some of you only solely play the Xbox One version. But for me, this is whole new experience. Yeah, totally. I've got another bee roller coaster here. This one was a cool one because, as you can see, it's only got one entrance. So you have to come back down on the same line that you start the ride on. So you go up, you go through the bee's face, and then through the belly of the bee, and out of the bee's stinger. And then you go up and around here, and then drop back through the top of the, I think it's the head maybe, or the body of the bee. Spiderweb wings. Really cool effect. That's a really cool effect to do. If you want to build like a giant bee, or maybe like a giant dragonfly in Minecraft, definitely use spiderwebs for the wings. They give a really cool, perfect effect for it. We'll drop back down through here. Hey! And it does still work, barely. We nearly stopped, but we're back to the start again. Keyboard. Does this work? Based off my real life keyboard. I still got this keyboard. Yeah. Really simple ideas, but really quite fun. I love it. Having a Steve arm is a little bit weird. I feel a little bit strange. This was temperamental when I built it, but this was meant to be a race between you and a villager, which gets put in there when you start, and you'd always end up drawing. But it was so temperamental. Hey, he's in it. So then he would follow us round. We'd go on the same track, and suddenly, oh no, he came the same way as us. He's meant to go the other way and like overtake us, and then we would come down here, and he would split back off again. Oh, he's right behind me. No, it's broken though. But as you can sort of see what the idea was meant to be. You know, he would then overtake you, and you would overtake him, and you'd end up at the same spot again. There's a little go-kart track. Dolphin thing. Nothing interesting there. This was a miniature Alcatraz Island prison roller coaster. And battleships. On a little miniature... what is it? Aircraft carrier ship. It's like a little tiny miniature version of one. But yeah, you'd place your blocks down, and then... I don't know what that was for. There's water there for some reason. I have no idea. To wash something away. We had ideas on how it would work back then. They do probably still work, but I just can't remember how we would even use them. Unfinished path here. This was a milk collecting 2-player game. So you'd have to grab your bucket of milk, or grab your bucket, and then you would have to do parkour over to cows, which are not in there for some reason. And then you'd run back down, and you would put the milk in the dispenser, or in the dropper, and that would fill up the milk canister. And the first one to get 3 buckets of milk wins. This was a chicken hunting game that was terrible to play. I actually rage quitted one of the episodes playing that game. My own game annoyed me that much. This was a pig racing game. Looks really cool in pink. This was a pig assault course that I don't think we finished. And there's no pig in there because it looks like all of the animals for some reason have been destroyed. They've been deleted when the world was either converted or for some other reason. So we haven't got any animals in the world, which is a bit of a shame. Ooh, a bit of lag. We've got a miniature golf course here. Crazy golf. Really cool little signs as well on here. I should do more of those kind of things. We don't do that kind of stuff anymore. Like all these interesting signs. Pig game. You had to like fish hook pigs. If it works, then I'll show you. It does work. I need a fishing hook. How on earth do I find a fishing hook? There it is. There you go. So then you'd have to grab your pig and get him in there. Is it like auto? Oh, it's not. Is it auto? It's sort of auto aiming. It's not as hard. Yeah. It used to be a lot harder than this, but the fishing hook is sort of automatically connecting with the pigs, which makes the game like really easy. But as you can see, it would you'd have 4 people like hungry hippos in a way, and all the pigs would be then calculated. They'd be killed and calculated up, and all of the, what colour were we? red. All of the meat that you collected will be collected up into that chest. So we got 8. A score of 8. It was pretty advanced for its day, that little mini game. There was all sorts of hoppers and stuff going on underground. A little Ender Dragon roller coaster there. Let's go down here. We'll try and cover as much as we can, but I'm just trying to do it in an order that we don't miss too much. When slime blocks first came out, we made a trampoline. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Every theme park's got to have a little trampoline ride. Double-decker bus cafe. A creeper coaster. It's a little bit too lime now, isn't it? Like, I know it's meant to be, it's lime green. Why wouldn't it be a lime coloured? It's a little bit too bright now. It used to be a little bit darker, and it used to look a little bit more like a creeper did. This is a maze. That was an incredibly difficult triple maze. It was actually a really hard maze for the size of it. You know, obviously the bigger the maze, the harder it is. But in such a confined area, it's actually really, really tricky. Oh no, we've got to do the haunted house. There's some really cool redstone stuff in here, which maybe will work, maybe won't. Yeah? So some pumpkins flash up. It stops you automatically. Oh, there's some trapdoor noises, I think, there. The doors open and close automatically. The lights flash on and off. And then you're back out. Yeah, but it stops you automatically and then starts you again. So, like, it was really, really cool. And from the outside, it's not a bad build for a haunted house. Smashed windows and spiderwebs all over it. This was a fire, like, training one. So it'd set a load of fires in the house and you had to run around and put them all out. But in a safe way because it didn't, like, burn down the whole building. This is broken, in short. But that would be a football game. But I think the ice has melted. I think that's what that is there. This was an old drag race, 2-player drag race game. So whoa with the lag. You would sit in the minecart and you'd have to shoot the buttons to progress. And if you couldn't hit them, you'd be stuck there until you hit it. Fun little 2-player game. Incredibly difficult clown parkour. A duck hunt game with difficulty lines. Does this still work? They were over here. One was a reset and one was a start. That was probably the reset line. No, he's out. He ain't in no minecart. One guy sort of worked a little bit. It didn't 100% work, but it did a little bit. Oh, now this was a fun one. That shouldn't burn. That should be fine. So we need a bow. I've got a bow. So you had to see how many chickens you could kill before they hit the ground. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I got him. I think the bow is automatically aiming as well. Yeah, it is. You could never get all 4 that easily. So there's an auto aim somewhere. Interesting. It doesn't, like, say it is, but I know it is. Maybe it's because of the difficulty or something. But it's, like, crazy hard to hit all 4 of them. Crazy hard to hit all 4. That was just some sort of weird mini game. This was the Disney-inspired castle. The hotel for the theme park. How cool are those flags? Is that clay? They've changed the texture of clay a little bit. Yes, it's like a blue Union Jack in a way. But it was a really cool Disney-esque castle. Don't you think? Yeah, I think that was pretty cool. A temple roller coaster, jungle temple roller coaster there. What else have we got? Oh yeah, my dream. I remember this. So I had a dream of a octopus in a top hat wearing a monocle. So it was literally a dream that I had. So then I decided to make a ride out of it. So I got like a clam with really cartoony eyes and cartoony skeleton and a cartoony jellyfish. Yeah, a dream-inspired roller coaster. What a weird dream that was. This was a sort of, I don't know what you'd call it, like capture the flag style game. So you'd have a team of 4 or whatever on each side, or 1v1, and you'd have a load of obstacles to hide behind and stuff. Some really quite cool builds, really, like a Chinook helicopter up there, an old sort of camouflage tank. They're quite interesting looking builds, really. Old Jeeps and stuff. Humvee in the desert. They're quite cool. They're quite cool still. Some boat game. Oh, this was, what are they called? Kinect 4. That's it. The old, yeah, Kinect 4 game. Really cool logo on the front of that as well, especially in the new vibrant colours. So you'd be able to choose your red and yellow, and each column here represents a button. So if I wanted one down here, I would push that button. Flawless. And if I wanted this one, I would push that button. Works like a charm. No, not everything works after all these updates, I suppose. It's a little bit of a shame. What else we got over here? Well, what's it called? Donkey Kong, was it? With a barrel used to sort of try and chase you down. This was like that. So where's the start button? Is it on the back? Yeah. So I've started it going. So yeah, as you can see, oh my god, that's incredibly difficult now. So it should only be one log at a time that would come out, and it would try and knock you off. But it's just activating so many of them now that that's really weird. I lost anyway. But yeah, that's broken too. Everything's broken. It seems like everything to do with pistons is broken in the world, is what it seems like. There's obviously some sort of update to them. Some little gnome in a little lily pad roller coaster. The old original Wipeout. I'm sure some stuff's missing though from this, because that looks incredibly easy. Pumpkin, a Halloween inspired one. What was this? Oh, a gambling machine. That was it. So, why didn't the middle one work? It's like only working with 2 of them. Oh, there we go. Maybe we just had to reset it. So we got green, yellow, green. No, something's wrong with it. Something's not quite right. But yeah, it would be like the old slot machines, you know, and you'd have to match up the right colours. You could add as many colours as you want. The more colours that you had, the harder it would be. Interesting. What's this one? Oh, that's a maze, and your person on the outside would have to direct you because you wouldn't know where you were. This is a trippy roller coaster. I don't know why there's a shortcut through here. Where on earth do we start? Oh, here. So I think you have to sit... Hello? There we go. Why aren't I going... What? Oh, because of the soul sand. So the soul sand used to make it so you'd go slowly up a hill. I think you meant to sit backwards on this. It was meant to be a little bit trippy or something like that. I can't remember exactly how you were meant to do it. But yeah, if you put soul sand underneath a rail, underneath a powered rail, it would make you sort of crawl up it like the chain on a real roller coaster does. You know, that sort of click, click, click. And you'd slowly go up it instead of shooting up at 100 miles an hour. But now it looks like it makes you go so slow that the powered rail doesn't even work. Interesting. So this was a try and get across. It looks broken as, but we're doing it. Oh, I died. So yeah, when you got to here, let me get back on this one. You'd have to jump across. Ugh. Nope. I don't know. I don't know how you'd do it. They used to all be great. They were all fantastic. What about in here? This was the old Sea Life Center, and we had like, yeah, giant animals in here. So there's a shark, or a whale. I don't know what one it's meant to be. A crab, a little manta ray up there. Bit of Finding Nemo stuff. Dory and Nemo. A clam over there. Pixel art in the walls, and old sunken treasure ship. So there's no water in here, but we used blue stained glass to make it like look like there was water. Octopus coming out of there. There's the old submarine. That was the submarine that I was talking about. Remember when we started the submarine series, I said I've never built a submarine in Minecraft apart from like one yellow one. That's the yellow one that we've done. That's the only submarine that I've ever built apart from the one that we've done recently. Mummy and baby turtle. Look how cute he is. Look how cuteness of turtle. He is so cute. Alright, where else have we got? A spider. Oh, spider hurdles. Yeah, because obviously it was spider webs that would slow you down. And you could even trip up your opponents if you got ahead or behind or something. Yeah, it would trip up your opponent. Or it would make it so your opponent could get through easier. So if I was on track number 1 and I was winning, it was crazy hard to jump over them. But then when I hit this pressure plate, it makes it so the player behind doesn't even have to jump over it. It lifts up those stairs there, so he can just run up and over. So it made every single game really close, because if you got ahead, the person behind you got an advantage. Little nether roller coaster here. It doesn't really work as well anymore, because if you touch another portal now, it instantly teleports you. You don't get the old whoop, 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 whoop effect. So, yeah, we just sort of go straight into the nether if we hit that now. Some Christmas mini game we built. Oh, yeah, some trapped one. So you'd get trapped up in an area. Where's a minecart? No idea where I'm going to find a minecart. Where would I find a minecart? Minecarts. Just a normal minecart. It's a really interesting creative menu that is, isn't it? But where do you start? Aha, here. So I'll go in there and jump in. And you had to activate chests. Yeah, you just had to open the chests and it would move you along to the next area. Like that. Where are we going now? Oh, that one. That one. You got to activate it just before you get to it though. There you go, so you go the other way. Where are we going? Gotcha. This is I'm sure this is easier than what I remember though. Oh, there it is, so I need to aim this way. Activate it. Got it. Yeah, this used to be a lot harder. I think maybe they've slowed down minecarts now. Oh, it's a slow spot. But it worked. We're still going up. When am I meant to... Oh, now. Oh, I went backwards. Interesting. That can't be a good thing. Well, it still worked. Okay, to go down that way. Got it. Oh, I jumped out of it. Poo. Jump back in. That one. And you were really good if you could do it all first time. That was the challenge, was to try and like hit them all as you went. So we've had a good combination there. Oh, I missed one. Yeah. Missed it again. Got it that time. Must be near the start. This is a long ride. Okay, and we're there. Perfect. Well, it still worked. It still worked. We have got a chunk error. Oh, wow. Oh, no, I'm dead. Yep. That's it. I'm dead. There wasn't really much more to the world, though. Anyway, we had a little Batman ride over there, a little fairy roller coaster, a Nan cat. In fact, if I just... Have I broken this? I didn't want to save and quit. Oh, no. Oh, okay, we're there. Let's try and go back in. It might be, like, pooped now. We shouldn't have entered corrupt chunks. How was I meant to know that they were corrupt, though? Oh, no, we're good. We're fine. We're good. We're good. So, yeah, Batman ride. Oh, I like how the chunks load in. They sort of fade in. Yeah, so there's a couple of rides over there. A little mini game with dinosaurs. These dinosaurs are still pretty cool, I think. T-Rex and a Triceratops. Temple Run game. Incredibly hard. Let's give it a go, though. Oh, but do the dispensers still work? They do. Okay. we'll give it a go then. We'll just... Oh, I'll leave it to finish off, and we'll have a go at that in a minute. Let's check out the Nan Cat while it's doing that. So this was a Nan Cat roller coaster. Or not roller coaster, the Nan Cat ride. I can't hear it. I can't hear that. I don't think it's working. I've got my volume on my TV turned down, so obviously then you can't hear it like repeating through the mic. But I didn't hear any. Yeah, it like stopped down here. It started, but it doesn't go all the way. Alright, has this finished yet? Yeah, it's just finishing. So, we wait until that drops away. Which it should. Is it going to? We got no problems anywhere else, just here. Okay. No worries. I can fix this. So, I need water in there, but we'll ignore that for now. Everywhere else should be fine. So, we just got to beat the water. And collect emeralds along the way. Yeah! Proper temple run style. Jump, jump, jump. Ooh. Oh no, we've got a problem here with the water. Alright, so it's not like fully perfect. Oh, the water caught us up though because of the mess up. There. Oh, I fell. It was really hard. Yeah, no, I can't do it. If it wasn't broken, maybe we would have a good chance, but I can't do that. Alright guys, that is it for the theme park world. Next episode, we will jump into the original city world. I think that's the world that a lot of you guys have been waiting for, because it's going to have a lot of inspiration, I think, for us to maybe use on the current series of Let's Build a City, and hopefully a lot of inspiration for you guys. Maybe you'll even see some of your builds that you guys maybe suggested way back when we were doing that series. But I'm going to have a lot of fun recording that one. But if you guys enjoyed this one, hit that like button. I really do appreciate it. Thank you again. I know I've said it like every episode, but thank you again for 100,000 subscribers. It means a great deal to me. It really, really does. And we are spending all week to celebrate it. Our normal schedule of series will return next week. We'll be all nice and back to normal. But we're just taking a little bit of time out to really celebrate the achievement. Anyway, see you guys in the next video.